Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to this Facebook Live. We have another person from the 4% Challenge going to be joining in on this live with me. And I'm going to go ahead and invite some friends here. And when he jumps on, I'm going to go ahead and add him in on the video. Hopefully we can just kind of hang out with you guys today. Super laid back. And there he is. Let me this is Daniel Rios. Let me see if hopefully we can get him added here. Perfect.
Hey,
Daniel,
what's up, man?
on, man?
How's it going?
This feature is so cool on Facebook.
No, I'm loving it.
It's a game changer, bro. It's a game changer.
Definitely.
Thanks for hopping on with me today. I'm excited to talk about the challenge and really just kind of hang out with both of our Facebook audiences, and we can go ahead and invite as many people as we want to, that way we can get an audience on here.
Yeah.
And that way they can hear us.
Let me, I'm going to share it. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Go ahead. Glad to have you on, man.
Thanks for reaching out.
It's kind of in the middle of the day. Yeah, no problem. No problem. It's about lunchtime, though. I'm getting hungry, so hopefully we won't.
Where you live?
It won't be too long, right?
Where are you out of? Where do you live? Can you hear me?
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm here. All right. I disappeared for a second because I'm trying to get this darn comment box out of the way. I can't get it off here. Okay, there we go. Got it. All right, yeah, man. From Illinois. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 12:45 here. I'm getting pretty hungry, but no big deal. So, anyways, I wanted to bring you on today. And I know that you're going through the challenge with us. You're in the community with us, and I wanted to just kind of share what you think of it so far. But before we get into the challenge, maybe we can start with your backstory. Where you came from, what you've been doing with your life. How you got into the marketing space. I'm gonna let you take the mic.
All right, what's up, guys? Whether it's my audience or Cody's audience here. My name is Daniel Rios. I'm out of the New York City area. I've been in corporate America for over 20 years now. I live my backstory basically is, I live the middle class dream, go to college, get yourself a good job, get some kids and some family going, and raise, the white picket fence life. And, those were our parents' really reality back in the day. And what I really quick learned that after 20 years of corporate America, I just wasn't happy. And that's what really brought me to the online world, because I just saw that people were genuinely happy to be around each other. I was stuck like a lot of people where I just thought, everything online was a scam because somebody was out there on the internet trying to rip you off. But once I got in the realm of the online spectrum, man, I really fell in love with it. I truly, truly fell in love with it, because what it's done for me and my family is help provide kind of more of an angle of freedom, just total control of my life. And I'm really enjoying the ride. I'm 2 years into the industry, but it's 2 years of really a lot of ups and downs. And I think that's what's clear to let people know. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs in this, because if you want to be a true entrepreneur, we all know there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. You got to learn to weather those storms. But I can promise you this, that I'm starting to get on the back end of the storm now, and I'm loving what I see, the possibilities, and I'm just truly happy to be here. I got into the 4%. Josh Elder reached out to me. We started talking, and I truly was just looking for something that I was looking down the road to people that are new to the industry. And, as you all know, some people get misguided in this industry just to spend money, drive traffic, and there's no structure behind it. And I just think with the 4% and what I'm loving, and like I said, I'm only a couple weeks in right now, but what I'm loving about the 4% and what Vic has done with this business is he's teaching A to Z. He's not leaving no stone unturned, which is great for anybody who's totally clueless about marketing. And what I learned from the 4%, and believe it or not, after 2 years of doing this, what I picked up from the 4% as far as link tracking and stuff like that, and just a lot of the more advanced techniques that he's going into, I really didn't know nothing. I really was like, wow, I never knew nothing about this, and I've been doing this for 2 years.
Right. And, I think I had, I'm right in the same boat that you are. I was about 2 years now, and I had all the tools. I knew that I had to track. I knew that I had to send emails out, and I knew that I had to build, funnels, and I knew that I needed a strategy, but I just couldn't seem to get all of my ducks in a row. And, with this new challenge, with the 60-day challenge that he's got for us, it does exactly that. It takes everything that you've already had and just puts it in, every single thing in a row. And it's hard to fail, man. If you just do what he tells you, it's hard to fail. I hope that you can agree.
Of course.
But I've kind of come from the same background. About 3 years ago, listen to this. About 3 years ago, I wanted to get into a career that would allow me to have more time freedom. Okay, so that doesn't exist. Let me tell you something. That doesn't exist, okay? But being my small-minded self, back then, I thought EMS was going to be my career. I wanted to work on an ambulance. I wanted to help people. That was my purpose. And the second reason was the scheduling. We work 2 24-hour shifts a week. I have 5 days off a week to do with whatever, I wanted to do with my time. I could go play golf. I could go travel. I wanted more time freedom for myself because working in EMS made me realize that life is short and that it can end tomorrow.
Yep.
So I wanted more time freedom for myself. And that's, I went to Google and I searched make extra money, and guess what popped up? Make money online. And the past 2 years have been nothing but, just what you said. It's been a roller coaster. It's been failures. It's been a little bit of success. And then it's been, 1 step forward and 3 steps back. But finally, about last year in November, I found the 4% group. And I think, we could sit here and talk about the challenge and the benefits of it all day long. But the most important thing about the 4% group and getting to people to understand is that the message behind the 4%, right? Vic's goal with this challenge is to provide people with the skill set to become independent entrepreneurs, right?
Yep.
People who can strategize in any industry. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you want to be in e-commerce and affiliate marketing, a brick and mortar business. You can use this skill set in that industry and be able to strategize and become successful. And that's what I resonated with so much, is because Vic is building us as entrepreneurs.
Of course, and I think and it just touch on what you were just talking about. I think the one thing you could probably agree with this was we've always been taught build your list, drive traffic, build your list, drive traffic. Right, that's the key to success. But I think you could agree with this also. When you get into depth of what really meant by drive traffic and build your list, there's so many components that go in the middle of that.
Right.
That, okay, yeah, you can duplicate leaders and that's all great. I understand that logic 100%. I understand why it's spoken that way. But there's so many components that go in the middle of that led to, I don't know if you've had this experience, but led to me spending a lot of money, zero results.
Absolutely.
And a lot of frustration. And just a lot of is this really for me? I questioned myself for a while. Is this really for me? Do I really want to keep spending this kind of money? I've unfortunately been in businesses where they either went belly up, their intentions were good, but they went belly up, or flat out scams. Literally just took my money and a month later they were gone.
Right.
So then I found myself on the fence of, well, where do I turn and who do I trust? Because at the end of the day, I'm not calling everybody out their scams, but a fortunate side to this is people are vulnerable. People want to better their lives, but there are people out there that are just waiting in the bushes and just waiting to just jump on you and take your money away from you.
They're like vultures.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and it's an unfortunate side.
For it. You're right. You're absolutely right. And, another thing that I've found is that the claims that some of the, we're not here to diss any company by any means.
Of course.
But what I found, over the past 2 years of opportunity hopping, failing, is that the claims that some of these companies would make, and some of them would say that here's all the tools that you need to become successful, but then they don't teach you how to use those tools.
Exactly.
So there are just little key things that has been missing, in each of these systems that I've been in, that the 4% makes up for.
Exactly.
This is a very well thought out 60-day challenge of strategy, because we both know, Vic says this all the time, tactics are short term. Yep. Tactics are for people who want to make a quick buck, right? Want to make $1,000 in a week or whatever. That is not what the 4% challenge is all about. It's about building your foundation, right? Getting your roots to that tree. That's what this is about.
Exactly. And I think And I think there's stress too, where after 2 years, I could say, and I've talked to other leaders about this, and this was my personal conflict as far as team building. Do I really want people spending money? And then I just tell them, well, I gave you all the tools, go learn them, like you just spoke of.
Right.
What I love about the 4% is it's given me now the knowledge and the ability to now build a team and say, hey, team, come over here, because now we're going to break this down for you, and we're going to do it this way. We're going to do it the right way. If you're here to make a quick buck, I don't want to work with you.
That's right.
I do not want to work with people that tell me, well, it's Tuesday and I need $3,000 by Friday. Can this work for me?
Yeah,
because it's a whole mindset disadvantage. Because listen,
that's right.
And I'll be 100% honest, I'm not perfect. I was at a point in my life where I was like that, where I was like, all right, if I join this, whether it was like an MCA or whatever, how fast can I make money? Because I want to make money because I want to, but it wasn't to buy a new car or nothing. It was I had a back-end business plan where I needed the money. I didn't want to go to banks to finance anything. I just wanted money to do what I needed to do. And it was the wrong mindset. Even though the intentions were good, my mindset was totally wrong. And what I found out at the end of the day, I was spending more money than making the money because I was so locked in on a dollar amount. And I've come to realize that that was the wrong perspective, and I think that's the wrong approach to anything.
That saying, have you ever heard that saying that those who seek silver will never be happy with silver?
Exactly.
You know, those who seek that money will never be happy with the money. You know, it doesn't matter how much they always make. You know, it doesn't matter the total amount of money that they're going to make. They're never going to be happy in their business. And, you know, the first 2 weeks of this 60-day program is all mindset, and it weeds out the people who aren't serious.
Exactly.
The people, you know, who aren't here to build a business and are here to build a quick buck, it weans those people out very quickly.
Exactly.
And it's because it's the mindset training, and it, you know, you're seeing results from this as a personal level. You know, I'm seeing results on a personal level, and just like the way that I'm looking at things now, you know, how I value my time as a person, the way that I'm strategizing in my business, it's incredible. It's a program that's meant for people who are willing to build a business.
Exactly. And it's 100% true, because when you look at the format of the 4%, which I think, honestly, I was looking for this. I was looking for something that I know, as Josh told us, Josh is on. Hey, Josh, what's going on, brother? See Josh.
Oh, he is on.
Yeah, he jumped on.
What's going on?
So the amazing thing that I think with the 4% is that I love is the way Vic formats this to say, okay, we're starting at A. If you put your head down and grind, we're going to fix your mind. We're going to fix your focus, and then we're going to move on. Where a lot of other companies were like, you know, that I've seen, and this is my experience, so, you know, I'm not speaking for anybody else. My experience was, this is what you do, buy this, set this up, drive traffic. You need the numbers, and we all agree, and we could agree as marketers, you need numbers. But there's a right way and a wrong way to do it. And unfortunately, I don't want to say 100%, because I've had some great mentorship in the past 2 years. I've linked up with some great leaders in the industry, and they've taught me some valuable lessons that I always take with me and use to help myself grow as far as a person and a marketer. I just wanted something from a different perspective. And I just wanted to know, like we just spoke of, that when I build a team, this is the way I'm going to do it. I'm a very book smart guy. I read a lot of books. And that's what I want to do for people. I truly want to help people, but I want to help people grow the right way. Give me 1 second. My chair kind of fell down here a bit. I need a new chair. So I think that was my approach with this. And when Josh approached me about things, like I said, I met Josh Elder at an event, and we hit it off, man. And it's just like, great guy, great conversation, and I just like the direction he was headed with his business. So we always stayed in touch. And at the end of the day, it's just I like this team, and I love where it's going. You know, I'm glued to the 4%. Like, it's just ironic when you hit me up. That's what I was doing. I was training myself, and it is such a great system that it does keep you glued in, that you don't want anybody disrupting you. You know, it's like, hey man, I'm doing something right now. I'll get back to you. You know, with other kind of businesses, it was like, all right, man, just give me 5 minutes, and let me jump off this computer, and we can get going on whatever we're doing.
Right. Man, and you know, that's what's funny is you really know when you found the right product or the right company that you relate with and that you believe in, because it shows. You know, Josh and Vic, everyone always talks about what is selling. You guys, this really isn't selling. All it is we're transferring our belief to you. It's just a transference of emotion, and honestly, it comes so natural with this
Exactly.
because we believe in it. I mean, because we're living proof of it, you know, and it's attracting the right people that we want into our group. And that's really the cool thing about it, because it's happening, you know, all subconsciously. Yeah. It's happening, you know, all naturally. We don't have to force this. You know, I've talked to a lot of successful people that say the same thing. You know, they made a decision to become successful, and they worked and worked and worked and worked, and then all of a sudden things started coming naturally. Their audience started coming naturally, and the results started coming naturally because they grew as a person. And you know, Josh always says, he says, your income will grow to the extent that you do.
Exactly. And it's true.
And that's so true. And you know, that's exactly what the challenge is all about. It's growing you as a person.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the industry in a whole. It's just you know, the Grant Cardones, Gary Vaynerchuk's, you know, so on and so forth. They speak it in their own way, but it's the same message. It's the same message, and when you really absorb it and you take it into your everyday life, like ironically, we were just talking about this a couple weeks ago. I went into a car dealership, you know, a high-end car dealership, and they kind of looked at me. They already made their judgment, and there was no energy in the room. It's kind of like, yeah, let me know if you need anything. But when I bought my car from another dealership, the dude had passion for the product. And that's what sold me that car.
Yes.
Because he literally opened the trunk, showed me all the features in the trunk, all the safety features. Oh, if you ever got locked in here for whatever reason, you can do. What dealer does that? Have you ever been to a car salesman that will show you every nook and cranny, every button this car has? You know, because I've been in people's cars, and they're like, you hit something like, oh, I didn't even know I had that. And it's like, well, how did you sold on something when they even talk about these features? But, you know, you start to learn that as a marketer. You start to see people's enthusiasm, whether it's a restaurant, whatever it is. And it's a good way to study things to better yourself. And I think that's what I get out of, you know, guys like Josh and the Alfredos and the so on and so forth. It's just bettering yourself as a person. And that's the consistent message I've always heard. You have to fix yourself before you can help anybody else. You have to look at yourself from this perspective. You got to be critical of yourself to kind of fix your flaws. And in turn, as you said, as you grow, your income's going to grow. And that's just what it is. People feed off the energy.
And it's happening on the back end. I'm not even focusing on my income.
No, not at all.
And dude, it's following. The money's following. It's hilarious. You know, like you said, I can relate with you. At the beginning, I was in it for the money. Mm-hmm. I was in it for, I literally went on Google and I typed in how to make extra income. And it took me 2 years to figure out that there is no secret product. There is no secret formula. Nope. There is no secret mentor. The secret is within me. Yep. And it's within you. Exactly. You know, you have to grow yourself. You have to get it in your mind that this is going to work because you believe it will.
Yeah. You got to think about it too. How many times you've been hit up on a messenger? What's your secret traffic source? I don't know if you do Facebook marketing, Facebook ads. But with me, I do Facebook ads, and people will always ask me, who do I target? And I have to tell people it's all about demographics. You have to learn demographics and what you resonate with, because we've had these discussions, and I've had with other team members in the past. I cater more to corporate America because I'm clean cut, well-spoken, you know, so on and so forth. You know what? Most kids, you know, hip hop, they're not going to resonate with my message because they're like, who's this guy? Like, who's this old guy? You know, like, so it's all about a mindset. Yeah. It's all about focusing. It's all about what you're trying to get out of it in a sense of as you're running marketing campaigns and stuff like that. And I think that's what's good to put to people. You know, it's like there's no secret anything. And I'm sick of the people hitting me on Facebook talking about, oh, I have the secret system. No, you don't. No, you don't. And that's a good thing, I guess. I think you could agree with me on this. No. With all the downs you've had in this industry, all the money that you've been taken for, it makes you a better person. It really does. Because you know what? You're not going to get duped out of. You're not going to get duped again. You know, and that's what I'm teaching people coming into this industry.
And you know, Absolutely. And you know, I always say that, you know, the last company that I was in, they went belly up, and it was unfortunate. They had good education, they had good products, but they just weren't putting the pieces together right. And, you know, I was talking to fellow members that was in that company with us, and they were all mad about it because they had lost so much money in it. And I told them, I said, guys, this was a learning experience for one, and for two, did you guys not go through all the education courses that we had you know, available to us? Because that was the entire benefit, you know. The education was there. If you guys didn't study it, that was your fault, and you're mad that you lost, you know, 20, 30 grand. I'm not mad. I learned from that. You know, I know what my next move is going to be now. I know what I'm looking for. And you know, I just got to say, man, I am glad that Josh kind of, you know, introduced me to the challenge, and I know that, you know, he did to you as well, because it's really changed my perspective on life and on business, hands down.
Yep, definitely. And what I do love about it is it's not just a technique you're being taught; you're mindset trained. You really your focus is redirected in this business. And honestly, I'm just like you. I went on Google. That's how I found my last business. Right. Hey man, this online thing, I want to get into this. I want to make money. You know, I want to get out of corporate America. I want to spend more time with my son. I want to do more things. I want the quote unquote laptop lifestyle. I want to be on the beach, doing nothing, and money coming in the bank, you know, and that's what I wanted. And it's great because the industry does do that for you. Now, let's make that clear for everybody. This industry can do that for you, but you have to go about it the right way, because if you're not going about things the right way, at the end of the day, you're going to be like me. And I'm okay because I can bounce back from what I went through, and I can, you know, I told people and in the past I've told people numbers of how much money I've lost, and people are like shocked, like, oh my God. But at the end of the day, it refocused my mind to be stronger. One, right? Because now I don't have the same amount of resources I used to have X amount of days ago or whatever. So it shifts your mindset to go, I either walk away from this, have no more money, or I put my head down, I grind harder, I learn more, I absorb more information, and then I apply. And I think that's what people need to understand.
And that's the decision. Yep.
I'm sorry, there's a delay. I can't.
Yeah, that's no, that's all right. That's the decision that you make, you know, to become successful. And that's when it happens, you know, that's when you commit yourself to this, and you're going to make it work. You know, there is no plan B. This is it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I think, you know, we've been on for probably 15, 20 minutes now. I want to keep these, you know, lives kind of short, you know, kind of short, sweet, to the point. But I think that you can agree with me when I say that this is the only program that any new entrepreneurs need, because it simply provides them with the skill set to become independent.
Of course. I agree 100%.
That's it.
I agree 100%.
It provides you. Yep. It provides you with everything you need, the mindset, the strategies, any industry you want to get into. If you're a new entrepreneur, you know, whether you're Daniel's audience, if you're watching this on the replay or you're watching it live, whether you're Daniel's audience or my audience, it doesn't matter. Get in contact with them and say, hey, you know what? I want to come into your community. I'm resonating with your guys' message. You know, what is this group that you're talking about? What is this 60-day challenge? Contact us, and we will help you guys. This is what we're here to do. We want to be a part of your future success, whatever that means for you. Any industry, we want to help you guys be successful in it. So, you got anything to add to that?
Couldn't agree more, guys. Listen, if you're in the online world, maybe you've been burned, whatever, and you're just looking for a more positive environment, you're looking to really get to a team of people that are here to help you grow as a person and financially, this is the system to do it. This system is going to take you from A to Z. And not only that, I don't think we even mentioned this on this live, but Vic also holds your hand and walks you through it step by step by step, literally feels like a one-on-one coach. It's not a slideshow. It's very well put together, and we're here to help you grow. So, man, if this even sounds remotely interesting, be sure to contact me or Cody. I'll spend some time talk to you. I'm sure Cody will do the same thing. And, you know, let's see if this is a match, man. I mean, I'm loving it. I've been in a couple of weeks in, and I feel good. I'm recharged, and our team is great, and we're growing. So with that, I mean, that's really all I have. So.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I'm glad that you decided to jump on with me today on this Facebook Live. We need to do this more often. We need to get more members in our group doing this. This has been fun hanging out like this. So
Definitely, man.
With that being said, man, let's get off of here. Let's have a great day, okay?
Yeah, man. Take it easy.
All right. See you.